Hello and welcome to another episode of the Tech Connect podcast. I'm your host Tawhida Ali, and today we'll be talking about personal branding in the digital age. And I'll let my co-host introduce herself.
Hello guys, my name is Caroline Wavinya.
So Caroline, what do you feel about personal branding in the digital age? Is this something that people should be looking forward to, ama rada ni gani?
Yeah, so when you talk about personal branding first, it's like the representation of you in like the social media side or the internet side. And your representation, it might be to like give you opportunities or you to offer opportunities to other people. So it's like personal branding, it's like an intentional identity. Those for some people, when they are starting like to represent themselves online, it's not like intentional.
Yeah.
It's just for fun, just having accounts for entertainment purposes. But when it's an intentional identity, you find that you are getting opportunities, you are providing opportunities for other people, you're building trust like
Others.
with others, and you're also monetizing from that, or you're making another person monetize from what you are doing.
But Sasa, you see, if we talk about that, that means someone has like a goal at the end of the day. Like mimi niko TikTok ama niko Instagram, what am I looking forward to? Like, what do I want to focus with in this app? Because sasa nikisema leo napatia watu travel vlogs, kesho napatia watu educational vlogs, the next day napatia watu inspirational vlogs, I'm confusing people.
True.
So I just have, as a content creator, I just need to have like one niche or two niche that na focus nazo zenye haziko like compromising kama ziko. Let's say niko na two niches zenye utapata hii ya compromise nyingine ama hii inalemea hii nyingine. You have to have something that, you know, hata sasa nikiweka kwa my TikTok page ama my YouTube page, I'm going to like gain audience and a lot from that. See, like unatuchanganya hapo na all content.
Yeah, actually, one thing about for having a special niche, you know, one thing is that clarity always beats popularity.
Yeah.
Because when you're always like, you can't appeal everyone.
Yeah, that's
whatever
so true.
you are presenting won't be appealing to everyone. So like when you focus with a particular niche, even if you're not popular, at least you'll have that particular audience that finds clarity in whatever you present to them. So at the end of the day, even if you're trying to like build a personal brand, to build yourself, like to build that personal presentation, you have to like have clarity. Always choose clarity over being popular or like being relevant to everyone.
Because unajua kama ulivyosema kuna venye sometimes what I like is not what you like.
True.
So when I post something, it doesn't mean that everyone on TikTok is going to like that one. Because the people who are going to appreciate that and the people who are going to like criticize that. So having clarity makes sure it helps in ensuring like hata we mwenyewe you know what you're doing. Yeah. No confusion, no compromising and anything of the sort.
Yeah, true. And then you find that sometimes you find that because like I've seen Tawhida doing well in like the product review niche. Now I want to like venture in the same nini. Some things might be like trending stuff, but
not lasting.
Yeah, not lasting. And then another thing, how sure are you that you are going to have the same voice that Tawhida has in that niche? Because for you to like to come uingie tuseme kwa like hiyo ya food and whatever, uingie hapo, how sure are you are going to perform well more than Boina?
Yeah.
How sure you utaperform like watu watachukua recipes zako venye wanachukuanga za Tawhida? How sure are you?
Yeah.
So you must find that thing
that makes you stand out.
Yeah, even if it doesn't make you stand out, that one thing that when you are doing it, when you are branding yourself in that particular thing, una feel to like you are giving your best.
Yeah, in fact, you should choose something that you enjoy doing.
True.
Because if I choose something, let's say I enjoy cooking and I choose doing content as a cooking, I'll give it all because that's what I enjoy and that's what I love. But let's say right now, honestly, I'm not a fan of games. So if I'm saying, sorry, I'll start getting on TikTok lives. Let's say I'm doing videos about football, about badminton. I know nothing about them. So obviously I'm not going to give something that comes from me. Kuna ile content mtu akikupatia, you'll feel like, Caroline, by the way, she's authentic.
Yeah.
I like her videos because like they just make you feel like this is original.
True.
But kuna wale mtu akikupatia, you'll know this is fake. And I think that's where most of our content creators wengine wanaelekea. Like utapata, okay, sometimes it's a trend. For trends, it's understandable. But kuna content nyingine na feel kama watu wanakopiana. Utapata this, they call themselves media whatever, zama just individuals. Seme utapata Caroline and her group did this skit. The next moment I see that skit from an Indian whatever or from a Chinese whatever. So it's kind of, okay, even if you want to copy it, but do it in your own unique way.
True.
Yeah, just use your skills, and everything.
And another thing is always about like setting boundaries. Boundary setting is not only for you and your audience alone.
Yeah.
That one has to also apply to the partnerships you get, like the contracts you get, the jobs you get, all those things. Because at a time you might find that probably you've gotten like, tuseme unatumiwa PR packages.
Yeah.
And so you see you have to advertise. That's like advertising that brand. But now you have to set boundaries with them. If like this and this time you are, let's say, busy with your own stuff, they are not supposed to bombard you with like work that time. They are supposed to respect, even if you're working for them, they are supposed to respect ukona he and he time dedicated for them. So si ati juu nawafanyia kazi, today they just wake up and they are like, good evening, Tawida. We expect you in our offices to collect something or do a certain ad.
Maybe I'm not even in Nairobi.
Hata maybe hiyo 6 p.m. ulikuwa umepanga maybe family time or stuff, but now because they are paying you, now they feel like they can control you and call you whenever they want.
Yeah, and I think we can also focus on control perception. Mm-hmm. Like ask yourself, do these posts I'm posting reflect my goals? If someone is going to see these goals, if someone is going to see my videos, mm-hmm. how are they going to react? It's not about getting people's opinion, mm-hmm. but more of like, sahi, I'm posting, let's say, videos. Do you think labda in the next 5 years when you're looking for a job, will those videos you're posting going to affect the job that you want?
Yeah.
Because sometimes you can be doing something right now, I'm just doing it for fun. But maybe hiyo inaweza kuja kukukoseshe kazi.
Yeah.
So right now when you're posting something or you are creating a content, make sure it's a content that you're not compromising. And yeah, even so, with a lot of content, there are a lot of things to focus on. So make sure una make content ambayo like hata kama comedy is so fun,
Yeah.
Comedy is ikosesha mtu kazi, but kuna some contents zenye ziko contradictory. Maybe they go against something, they go against this law. So unaweza enda labda siku one day you later up or your posts are still down on TikTok. One thing you should not forget, internet doesn't forget.
Mm.
So let's say I post my videos and maybe they're not appropriate, and then I go look for a job, and then I do my interviews, and then I'm like, oh, sorry, we can't hire you. Then coming back, maybe you realize your posts are the ones that affected you. I think there is someone who missed a job because of their posts. I even remember someone telling me that you should be very careful with what you post. Even WhatsApp, like just be careful with what you post. Just don't post kitu yenye ya contradict with your goals, some of your missions in life.
Yeah. Another thing is like having like adaptation to like different platforms. When you take a look at platforms, not even nowadays, since tu kitambo, kila platform iko na that particular tone to use.
Yeah.
Because right now, I feel like LinkedIn, it's made for professional stuff like that. So you can't go
serious
there.
People.
Yeah, the serious people. So huwezi enda LinkedIn sahi uende ukapost
Unbox with
skit. Probably you can post an unbox for the brands, something like that.
But you just see all brands, I think like naeza enda LinkedIn naeze kufanya unboxing with me.
Yeah,
because it's so professional, like so serious.
Ama cook with
me. Who's going to watch that in LinkedIn? No one.
Ile unamkanga unasema get ready with me, we go for shopping.
Hey. I think they'll remove. I think they can remove you.
People will start wondering. I mean, we are here looking for job connection and connecting people with jobs.
Personally,
why are we getting ready with you to go and buy sunscreen? Personally,
from my experience with LinkedIn, I think it's an app that even I don't know, maybe because I'm a Gen Z, but I feel like of all my social media platforms, here the social media platform then you go to kimia and serious.
Yeah.
Like the only notification I see from LinkedIn, someone sent you a connection request. It's something posted, it's a news, like there is nothing funny, nothing like, jokey.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, your voice must remain recognizable.
Yeah.
Because you have to be relatable in all the platforms. As much as you are trying to keep up with adapting to the specific things which every platform requires, you must remain recognizable by people, by the people you are always targeting.
Yeah. That's so true. So at the end of the day, if your identity is clear, the next question becomes, how do you turn that into an impact? Now we get into how to like use your content to monetize money.
Yeah.
Because, saizi nikaka all my years I'm there creating content for you guys, and it's just like a waste of time. I'm not earning anything from it.
True.
Especially right now with a lot of apps like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram,
Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook. Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, say like, it's how much, how am I going to earn from this content that I'm creating? Yeah, what am I gaining from this? Is it just likes and comments? I need to like get something more valuable than that, which is money.
Yeah. You peer like in the digital economy, I feel like we exchange content for like the currency value.
Yeah.
For the currency value. Because right now you'll not tell me the big influencers sahi ako hapo anafanyia tuseme camera phone anawafanyia review for free.
Yeah.
Because ya mwenyewe ako na the audience.
Yeah, kweli.
She has the audience. Tawido uko na the audience. What more would you be wanting ukiwa advertisea vitu zao?
Yeah.
See, definitely
it's earning from what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's earning from what you're doing. And then unapata pia the energy. One thing I realized, energy can give you like an opportunity. Because it's only the other day, a certain girl on TikTok amepata like a package from a skincare brand, which is like sort of international skincare brand. So amepata hiyo package for like afanye tu that 15-second ad ama that 1 minute ad ya TikTok, and hiyo energy yake, that bubbly energy, that always mentioning that brand every time she's
and
doing.
sitting and coming up with an idea for advertising is not easy.
True.
Because usione mtu couple unbox with me, you don't know how many times that person has rehearsed for that thing to come out that perfectly.
Yeah.
So we should learn to appreciate.
Juu pia like unaweza kuwa ni sawa uko na like the content and whatever, but the energy you give, energy matters a lot. Kwanza in the bubbly platforms, your energy matters a lot.
Because if right now you have given me, let's say you have hired me and want me to advertise for you, and I'm there on TikTok telling them, open with me this, and I'm just like this, people will be like, what is she even doing?
Or
like
you are even reading the specs from your
like
phone.
It doesn't even like it's not even entertaining, it's not interesting. See, someone will say, better go those funny videos. Better go look at Sophia the First in Kiswahili.
I don't know whether it's right to mention, but I love, you guys should really check. I love how Telepark Bro does his adverts.
Yeah.
I really love it. Kwanza juzi nimeona ya aki-advertise Posh, then I'm like, so nice.
Yeah.
He has brought it well. Like, hata wewe mwenyewe utaingia, hata wewe utaenda kutafuta BTS before the final product.
Yeah, sometimes with this adverts, utapata some people have done their adverts so nicely, so perfectly that hata kama ilikuwa sitaki kununua hiyo product, I'll just go buy it and try it just because of the way it was advertised. Advertising is really, really important.
Yeah.
So like if I come up with an idea like, so this is how I'll be doing my advert. So the way I present my advert is the way I'll get audience na tuseme pia get people to try that product. But sasa if you come there and you are frowning, like they're telling people, nimeletewa ini. Like you're so boring.
You are just telling us if it's a phone, you're only telling us the specs. Come on, madam, we know the specs.
For me, I usually have problem. Okay, I don't like it, but if someone, I think it's an advice, I should say it. If someone has a product and is advertising that product, kindly, especially on TikTok and Instagram, kindly just write down everything about that product.
The price,
the location, and how I can access it. Because most of the time, you are checking out something, you are interested in buying it, you don't know the price, and they're telling you, DM to tell you that you can just,
inbox.
Okay, let's say I'm selling this perfume. This is the name of the perfume. This is the mls. This is the cost. And this is how you can find us. So if you have given me all that details, I won't go around like wanting to know this, wanting to know that, because you have already given me full detail in your advertisement. But if you're giving me an advert and you're just telling me DM for me to give you the price, like, so how many, and if you have realized, Sasa, I don't know if you have ever checked about that. Ukiangalia such products, they're usually nice product, but sasa utaona mtu amuuliza, how much is it? Kila mtu anaambia DM. If you were to just tell the person in the advert, it costs 5,000 Kenyan shillings. Yule mtu, hakuna mtu atakusumbua tena kuuliza how much is it, because you have already listed it. But yeah. I don't know what's usually wrong with most of these people, because I don't think if that's the right thing to do.
Or even sometimes it's not even about the prices. Utapata like I'm there displaying my products, then I've given the price. I already have a number. If it's not there, see, obvious people nowadays know the numbers ziko kwa ile link iko
kwa bio.
Hapo kwa bio. So I go and text you, and then you're like, sold out. You just posted that thing like 35 ama like 2 minutes ago. Why are you posting it?
Or adding on that, it's a behavior that I really don't like it also.
Why are you posting
Why are you posting something that you know
it's out of stock?
Achana na out of stock. Kuna hii nyingine, you are telling us, I'm selling this abayas at 5,000. See, people will come to your shop. Let's say you already know your location. I'll come there only to find that abaya is 10,000. I think you've ever told me a story about there's something you wanted to buy. You saw it on TikTok. It was this price, and you went there. It was another price. So I'm like, why are you lying to people?
But I feel sometimes it's inakuanga type in error because
kuna nyingine ziko sensible like naweza ona hii advert, let's say it's something like mfano skincare, ikiniambia tuseme skincare ni 100, hiyo naweza elewa it's typing error. Hata nikienda kiniambia ni 1000 I'll understand, but kuna hii behavior people will tell you. I think I've ever gone someone is like, but you said it's cost this much on your TikTok. We just said it. Why are you lying to the audience? And that is how you're going to lose people.
And you know, that's how like it will be if it's for a first timer, that will be their impression of you. And the impression, it's like the first impression that you make to people. That's how like they're going to be like, hivyo ndo watakuwa wanakubeba. Because sahi ukikuja ukimake like a good impression to people, they'll always like, even for other brands which are looking for collaborations with you, they'll find you someone worth working with. But if you are making like an impression which is not even appealing to the audience, who would even want to work with your brand? Because you yourself, you are standing as a brand. Even if you're not a big brand, you are standing as a brand. So
that's so true.
They like people venturing in that area of branding themselves as like Nini should really like work on the impression they make.
Ama upate wale ghost advertisers. Have you ever met them? They advertise products. It's there on their pages, but they don't exist in real life.
Oh yeah, I have. I actually.
And I think people should be very careful with that, because you'll end up paying. Let's say it's a page I saw on TikTok, or they're selling these nice shoes, so I want to order. I pay. Immediately after paying, I'm blocked, and you go back to everywhere you're blocked. Like, be careful.
I was actually to become a victim of that. There is this, I don't remember the name, but they sell watches. So I wanted to get a watch for my friend for their like special occasion. So I see their watches, then they are saying they are in Bihi Towers. So sasa mimi nikajua siku moja nikitoka kazi nitapita town. Sasa I continue kuangalia. They have very nice, very pretty watches.
The way TikTok will just fantasize everything. You feel like I must get this.
Ukiona hii kitu, you are like, this is the perfect gift. So I'm just like looking on their page then to see if I'll see something which it a bit whatever I had seen. So I just come across a comment. Tafadhali, hawa watu hawana location. The person had actually paid for a watch. So apparently haikukuwa delivered. So akaenda kuangalia. Sasa wakati alienda huko, akapata hakuna shop ishai exist kwa hiyo tower.
I think I even have someone that she once ordered for some clothes. TikTok tu. Ameona page, ameona cloth, akaongea na huyo mtu, akamwambia nitumie pesa, akamtumia. After sending the money, akamblock.
That's what.
And then she tried reaching to that person via her sister's number, pia akamblock. Like, it's not so good, wallahi. It's not. You should stop doing that.
Which is a call to us. Mtu akikataa payment on delivery, tafadhali. Si utatuma raida wako. Raida wako ata make sure nimekulipa before anipe parcel.
I think that's the solution. Lakini tabia you are buying something online and then someone tells you lipa kabla sijatuma. My friend, kitakuramba.
Utali utoe babu.
We can also talk about the reputation and trust online. As we were talking about this previous topic, you know how you carry yourself. Kila mtu, kuna venye sahi nikimwona Karo, let's say you are an influencer. I know how Karo is like. I know her behaviors. I know how she carries herself, you know. But kuna wale watu kionana nao tu hapa, you'll feel like I can't even say hi to her. She looks so grumpy. So about reputation online, it's what people say about you when you are not there.
Yeah.
Have you ever asked yourself, let's say mimi I'm not like siko mahali fulani, how do people perceive me? Like in my absence, what do they talk about? Do they talk nice about me? Do they talk bad about me? That applies also to branding in social media. Because at the end of the day, kuna wale utapata content creators wengine, they are being liked maybe because of the way they act with people, the way they talk, the way they're soft spoken. But kuna wale ambao utasikia akiwi ni mjeuri, hata sitaki kuongeleshana naye, she's so rude, she's so mean. So respond, especially I think I can say hii tukifocus na comment section. As a content creator, most of the time like you leave your comments on, expecting like reviews from people, their comments. So sometimes utapata maybe you have posted something and people want to know more about it, ama kuna tu people who want just kukuchokoza uko kwa TikTok na Instagram. Kuna watu tu ni wale acha nimchokoze huyu, nimuone atabehave vipi, nimuone atajibu vipi. So you as a content creator, you know, wewe ni brand, you are a brand on your own. So kuna people too, they're looking kukuharibia jina lako. So badala kuwapatia wao hiyo faida, you better respond with maturity. Mtu akianza kuanza kucomment something that doesn't make any sense, just respond in the right way. Ama hata you better switch off your comment ama such comments, rather than wewe sasa uanze kujibizana nao. Sasa wewe and that commenter, you're all on the same page, anakuharibia jina lako linashuka, na yeye pia like maybe hata he doesn't even have followers. Ni wewe ndio uko hapo, mtu anakuharibia jina. And I really don't like okay, I don't know, but I have seen a video today. It's about you see kama people especially in the government, they know each other, right? They interact. It's like also people in the corporate world, they all interact, they talk during events. Like sahi nikiona nawe kwa event, siwezi kukupisha tu hivi, I know you, we have to say hi hata kama to each other. So I won't say who it was, but it was like someone, an official too, wameenda event, wamekutana officials, wanasalimiana, then just someone who is mean in the comment section says like, unapenda kujipendekeza kwa those kind of people. And I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. This person she's a politician, and all these are politicians. So in one way or the other, they're going to interact and they're going to greet each other. So that people in the comment section are there. I don't know if should I say unsensible, with unsensible comments, like things that don't even make sense. Like, this sijui nini. Yeah, so I think people should also filter what they're talking to people.
Yeah, as you've said, first thing, you'll have to have emotional intelligence for you to be like ignoring such comments, because some people will just make like negative critics. And for you to be able like not to talk back to them, like just be emotionally intelligent. Even you yourself, you don't have to be like a big brand or like a known brand to people so that like you can do that. It's only like kuwa na hiyo tu ka discipline, kakujambia calm down, relax, it's okay. Then another thing, because we're talking about trust, it's like let's say you are an influencing brand. Like influence without trust is unstable. Because at the end of the day, your online reputation huwa inadetermine like you have long term and short term. It determine whether you will have long term or short term like sustainability on the nini. Because right now, when you go to Google, search Tawida. Who is Tawida? Who was Tawida in the past 3 years? Because nowadays utapata si kila kitu inakuwa stored. You can find that Tawida back then was known online as, God forbid, a stripper. But now Tawida has reformed. Make sure that information about you yenye hizo account, you've gotten rid of that information.
Yeah, that's so true.
Get rid of that information, because you have to be aware of how you appear publicly, because you'll be walking out here, you don't know who
What
knows
people
you.
yeah.
You don't know who knows you. Unaweza kuwa tu unatembea tao, ama unatembea tu in your home area, and then you find people looking at you. You in your mind, no one knows you, but you are online.
Ni huyu yule wa online.
Your online presence, people are aware of it, so you have to be aware of how you appear on, like, publicly in the online area.
Me, I don't know, but adding on that, me no know watu wengine, maybe some, should I say some content creators are not pia emotionally mature. Because you know, utapata mtu anaanza kusema this and this happened, sasa like you get like what do people are there, they'll kind of wanakuasha moto
na wanaweka kuni
sasa na wewe instead of like uchill, you are there coming on lives insulting. Just know that you want, because let's say kama sahi, let's say I'm a brand ambassador of a certain company, a big brand.
Yeah.
And let's say I am a good content creator, I create nice content, and then let's say someone ajetu interfere na my comment section, ama do someone start spreading rumors about me. Then I, instead of taking it like let it be, I decide to talk about wajua kuna some issues you can't just let them go. You can talk about them lakini in a professional way,
like providing clarity of the matter.
So let's say me as the reader, I decide no, hii nayo lazima niongelele. I go there for live. Niko live Instagram, niko live TikTok, and I'm there natukana, I'm insulting, I don't even care, you know. I even forget that I'm a brand ambassador of this product. So the next day, let's say my company, the company I'm working for, sees that video. What should they do? Nimeharibu pia image yao at the end of the day. So we should, as content creators, we should be very careful with how we reply to critics, how we reply to comment, how we reply and talk back to people.
Yeah. And then talking about like a reputation, remove outdated or misaligned information or content about you, because people rebrand. People do rebrand. Yeah. People do rebrand. Today, I was here dancing, wearing skimpy dresses. Tomorrow, I'm a gospel ambassador. I've rebranded. I'm now identifying with the gospel community. And that's the niche I've chosen to specify with from today onwards. So anything that, I know people change, but at the end of the day, not everyone in the online community will see it that way. Some will be like, you are preaching water and drinking wine. Yeah. Doing two opposite things.
Kumbe vitu ni za kitambo.
Vitu ni za kitambo. So that's like, if I've gone to the gospel side, to the religious side, any content that is misaligned with whatever I'm doing right now, I should do away with it. Yeah. So that like I can keep that brand image I've like formed right now.
Kama sahi, I don't know, I think right now can say it's pretty good that people are embracing, let's say kama my old photos. I'm very proud of posting my old photos personally. So kuna venye sahi, okay, I think it applies to those big influencers. Kuna venye utapata labda mtu ameona kapicha chako hapo ukiwa primary umechapa and then they just decide, because sahi Caroline you glow, washa nimnenea tu achokoze huko TikTok. Nianze kudrop Caroline back in Caroline before she started calling herself Caro. You see, it's kind of kuna ile nyingine, it's not okay, let me put it this way. If So here I think a lot of people are embracing the old photos, like, I'm talking about being a kid, growing up, zile photos. People are embracing it. But kitambo, some others used to used them as kind of bullying you. Kama ukiangalia some journalists, utapata wamekuwa picha zao za kitambo, and I'm like, even us, we are going to be big journalists, and one day someone will just going to put my photo nikiwa primary, and maybe I don't even have that photo.
Yeah, I miss you.
And so it's kind of, people are just there to kuchokoza, one wacha nichokoze tu Caroline. Anyway, sometimes utachokoza mtu hivyo na labda yeye ndo atapata more followers kukuliko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing is about privacy and boundaries.
Yeah.
That's a very important thing. Your life remains private all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. And that's one thing we actually talk about. Maisha yetu yenye tunaishi inafaa ku remain private. Not everyone. Tuseme to the people close to us. Not unless wao leak that information to the other people.
Yeah, that's
Maisha
true.
yako inafaa ku remaining always private. People should not like, watu hawafai kuwa wanajua like vitu zenye unaendeleza kwa maisha yako. Hawafai kuwa wanajua uko na sijui projects gani zenye umeplan. Like vitu zako ni zako. Let's focus on if you are a food creator. Wajue that side of you only. Yeah. And maybe if you have an achievement and you feel like it's because of your audience you achieved that, share that. But
Other than
achievements
that,
zenye ziko besides, like zenye haziko related na brand yako, tafadhali zikunje tu vizuri, ziweke kwa akili yako, ufunge mdomo yako, because at the end of the day that's how you find probably hata uliatakiwa. Because in the morning I probably tweeted ama nika post picha ama nikaenda live nikasema Bidhi, today tuna get ready, unajua tunaenda uko Kempinski, unajua tunaenda Radisson Blue, unajua tunaenda sijui wapi.
You're telling the whole world.
Then probably ulikuwa unatumia Uber. Ufike hivi unashuka, goons ni yao. Nani amekutumia goons? Ni mtu tu alikuwa na nini. Someone said your haters ni how secret admirers unaonanga hapo.
I literally saw that thing yesterday.
Yeah. Au watu wanakuhate. Ni hao watu wanajifanya anga wao ni secret admirers wako, venye they admire your lifestyle. Those are your haters. They are not your friends or your like watu wanakuwish mambo mazuri. So your information, anything which is not about what your brand presents, it should be not like exposed.
But sasa, okay, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Kuna some content creators wenye, let's say their niche is more for traveling, like it's kama their daily lives. So how are they going to be private without, like I find it hard for some content creators to be private, because utapata kuna wale wa travel vlogs, leo she's in this country, tomorrow she's in that country. So I don't know how they can keep up with their private.
I feel like it can be achieved. Keep your content like a surprise.
Ama ukweni wale nilienda Zanzibar last year, sasa ndio nawapostia guys, I've been to.
Not even like that. You can keep ufanye like surprise content, because sahi nikikuja nikuambie naenda let's say Madagascar. Kila mtu atakuwa anajua naenda Madagascar. There are Kenyans in Madagascar.
Yeah.
Because like utapata kila country kuna mtu wake kwa nchi nyingine foreign. So kuna Kenyans wako huko Madagascar. Probably they don't even like me. I don't know what wameplan. Juu nishasema kwenye naenda, and probably it's their nearest location. Ama that's where they even live. So you don't know. So you can do like this. Ukue like you go, you vlog, and let's say when you are returning, ukisha ingia returning flight to your country ama maybe to the other destination, now saa hiyo ndo una post that content. You see like people watakuwa wanaona ni kama like uko huko unafanya hivi. So that time sasa umeenda tuseme umetoka Madagascar ukakuja South Africa. Now vlog for the next one because some things are just so risky.
Yeah, hata sometimes utapata mtu ndo hivyo, labda content creator ni mtu wa kusafiri, let's say leo yuko huku kesho yuko kule and they're busy vlogging on their issues, but then the target is just there looking and waiting when is the right time for me to attack. So let's say mimi nina vlogs, guys, so I'm in Oman, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm in China, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. So this person, let's say another kuniata kwangu, like, this is the right time, she's not around, maybe I'm living alone, and they'll just come and attack me and attack my house, steal whatever they want to steal, and just damage your property. Because how did they find you? Evil. You're just there, guys, I'm in this country, by Kenya. Kumbe kuna mtu ametarget nyumba yako. He's going to earn from that. So she'll be just careful and
another thing about personal branding, it's about leveraging testimonials. One thing I've seen and one thing I've noticed about branding is that people will believe third parties validation more than self-promotion. Because right now, Garnier itself, let's say it's Garnier, they've like wamechukua models, wakakuja, wakatuonyesha venye skin zao zina glow, the way they are smooth and very shiny. And people will not buy from that, trust you me. But today I will see Tawida's skincare journey with Garnier. And that only. Hiyo tu peke yake itanifanya niende kwa hizo maduka za skincare.
By the way,
ni buy a full set kutoka sijui day cream, sijui cleanser, moisturizer, night cream,
serums, vitamins,
sijui scrubs, nini. Hiyo tu kuwatch hiyo journey yako ukitumia those products. It's always enough to make people buy these products.
Honestly, that I support you with that because, okay, maybe I can get to kidogo during the past with the television adverts. When I was growing up, I was like, if I see an advert kama ile ya sabuni, let's say sabuni eti mara moja tu, something is already shining. I used to feel like, what if that shirt has been changed, you know?
Deceiving.
Yeah. I was like, what if that shirt has been changed? What if it's just like, you know, okay, it's an advert, but still, someone needs to see something that they can see and prove, this is true. This is really working.
Yeah.
You know? But sister tuseme kama, okay, I think for content creators, it really works for them being advertisers. Because sahi ni kama we are switching to influencer advertising.
Yeah.
So people are looking forward today. Let's say ni Flaco ame-advertise nini. Koja ame-advertise nini. Ama kina Aziad, like Chris Baby, like what have they advertised? I need to see. Because tuseme ni mtu namfuatilia, I'm watching her podcast, watching her videos and everything. So if I see she bought this and it really works, it does this, because they usually show you.
Yeah.
And I think one thing I can compliment also about influencers, sometimes they tell us the truth. Some of them tell us the truth. They tell us, okay, this, I bought it, but I didn't like it because of this and this and this. I'm rating this number because of this and this and this. At least kuna wengine wako honest na sisi. So other sahi nikisema I want to buy that product, I'll say, no, this influencer bought it and the review wasn't so good. So that is how it also helps.
And sometimes that party doesn't work. I actually saw which is something which I feel like the brands which are taking like the individual brands to like market for them, I feel like it's something that they should really take notes about. I've been seeing, let's say, a company X has launched a phone. Then I'm giving Tawida to go and do like a test of that phone. Then people in the comment sections were like, sasa umempa hiyo simu na ana record na iPhone, sasa sisi tutasaidika aje?
Yeah.
Tutasaidika aje? I feel like if you are nini na phone, tafadhali hata kuenda yule influencer ameshika iPhone, go and identify yule mtu anatry kubuild ako ka brand kake pale hivyo.
Using that phone.
You not even using that phone, because people were complaining about mnapea Android zenu watu wa advertise na wanatumia iPhone, wanashoot wanatumia iPhone.
That's
na
true,
unampea Android, umempea apeane review ya hiyo simu, ye mwenyewe hata like ni influencer all his life tangu aanza ku-vlog whatever amekuwa akitumia iPhone. How is he going to tell us the experience? Because atakuwa anaona hii simu yangu aka phone X kangu atakuwa anakaona kale ka Android akana maana juu like ukiangalia let's say camera quality yake na ya tuseme iPhone very very different. Very different.
That's so true.
So they should identify, hata yule mtu ana record ni sawa anapata views but video zake ziko blurry, attest hiyo simu. Hiyo itakuwa a very good
and honest review.
And honest one, because itakuwa comparison ya my phone X and my brand and that brand new phone Y.
Yeah.
So ni kitu nitaona difference juu honestly you should not take something which iko rank iko juu ku advertise kitu iko chini.
Yeah.
So they should really consider kutumia watu wenye wanatupea honest reviews. Juu kwao hata wakituonyesha nimepiga picha, hatujui kama walipiga picha na hiyo simu,
yeah,
ama walipiga kwa iPhone yao na akatransfer na Bluetooth.
Yeah, that's
hatujui.
Kama I don't know if you ever saw this restaurant. Was it last year? It was trending. People were complaining. The restaurant really looks good
online.
Yeah, it really looks okay. It wasn't about the appearance of the hotel, but it was more of the services and the way the customer relation. Yeah. So apparently people going there were like, when you go there, the waitress are rude, they don't talk properly to you, you stay long. Like unaitisha menu sahi, chakula sahi unapewa baada ya I don't know how many hours.
Wana inaitangwa nini ile racially profiling you because of your skin color.
Yeah, I think I ever also had that from Malindi. There is a hotel, someone was saying that
it's actually something which has been going on, and as a brand, for you to be building a brand, then people, si wewe unaharibu brand yako. It's the people who you position in that brand of yours. How? And once umeona complaints za watu wawili, go enda kwa hiyo brand yako, go identify who did this and this and this.
It's like
identify those people, get rid of them, because at the end of the day, the people who are managing the brand for you, they will all wander downfall yako.
It's like, I don't know if you've ever watched on TikTok, kuna zile content za such things. Ni like someone has gone to a designer shop, and let's say handbag, and then the manager is like, I don't think if you can afford this.
Yeah.
Just because someone is not white, or just because someone has dressed casually, you are there judging a person by their appearance.
Yeah.
And personally, I think I've ever came across such people. Like utapata umeenda mahali, you want to buy something, and then that person looks like they're not even interested in like explaining to you what they're selling, in like talking to you. me if I go to a shop, let's say it's a shop, nimeenda, I want to buy something, and mtu hapo kwa duka is just giving me attitude, ama unanipatia ile sura like I don't even feel like serving you, my friend, I'm not even buying. Because the first impression, kuna ile duka ukienda, you're expecting yule mtu wa pale, oh hey, hello, how are you, welcome, how can I assist you,
like the good customer
service. Lakini mtu nimekuja hapo kwa duka yako, I'm asking you, hello, how are you, in fact I'm the one who's greeting you first, okay, which is not bad. Hey, sasa mambo poa, let's say kuna hii kitu, hakuna. Like, you don't even give me another option. Like, it's like you're telling me go away.
Yeah, actually, I've ever seen that happen to a friend of mine. Kitambo! Ni miaka kitambo na huko 2022 huko in that campus time, hizo times. So we pass somewhere, selling hizi. Zinaitwa aje hizi za kuvaa, kufunika sijui jua. Those specs, what are they called? Are they called shades?
Yeah, shades.
Yeah, hiyo.
Sunglasses.
Yeah, sunglasses. So we passed somewhere, then they wanted to buy sunglasses. Then we asked the price. So after tumeuliza the price, mimi nikasonga hapo kando, I receive a call. Then kukuja, napata hajaatendiwa. Then she asks again, nimeuliza bei ya hizi ni pesa ngapi? Then the lady is just looking at her. Zile za wewe unaweza afford kitu. Then she goes ahead and sells another set of sunglasses to some people. I felt like sijui like alimwangalia ile ya madharau. Wewe huwezi kuwa mtu anaweza afford kitu, which is actually bad, because if right now Tawida, you have a clothing brand. That's your own brand.
Yeah.
And if right now I come there and that representative you left in that shop of yours, I ask them the price of a certain cloth, and then they are like, who came to anaweza ku afford, I'll come, join live, or I'll record that person for evidence that shop yako, people should not go there because the customer service is
so bad. Yeah.
And even though to lose customers.
And the good thing right now we have social media pages. So wewe kuweka those people in your company matters a lot with the peer customers review.
Yeah.
Because sasa kama sasa tuseme nimeenda mahali I'm being mistreated, maybe I can record. I'll just record it, because let's say Nimto is maybe verbally attacking me. Yeah. I'll just record it and bring it on TikTok. So I went to this shop, especially common people with audiences. I went to this shop. It's called this, at this branch maybe, and this is how they treated me. And that is how that one single employee is going to make you lose your customers because of their bad services. So I think it's same applies to the companies hiring influencers. They should not also, kodio kuna influencers wengine mambo zao ziko too complicated.
Yeah. One
day you hear this, post them. Kuna zile ni rumors, it's understandable, but kuna zile facts ambazo nyingine we can't like avoid. So I think you should just be very careful to avoid like pia kuharibu jina ya kampuni yako.
Yeah, sure.
And that brings us to the end of the episode, Personal Branding in the Digital Age. We have given you all the tips, all the ways, all the advices that you should know for personal branding. So I hope you're going to follow up on that, and don't forget to watch our videos. I was your host, Tawhida Ali.
Also, to finish up, we should know that for one, to create a sustainable personal branding, you have to be intentional, consistent, and community driven, so that like your brand can even have like a reason to be even existing. Yeah. So my name is Caroline Wavinya. Don't forget to like, share, comment. Yeah, and click the notification bell for updates. And to repeat, give us feedback on how you feel our podcast is, or whatever you'd want us to talk about, or even like new things that you'd want us to try on, which it's not necessarily equal about tech matters or anything revolving around tech. So give us a feedback. Yeah.
We will really appreciate.
Yeah, very much.
See you on the next episode.